I think we're about to get the cab off this old girl. I think I've got everything disconnected. Had a little ground strap down here. AC heater lines are all disconnected. Wiring, steering shaft is unbolted here. Looks like we may have one more thing connected there. Let me check that out, and then we will slowly try to lift this thing off. What I've done is my lift arms don't go short enough to get to my pinch welds, so what I've done is took a 8-foot 2x6, cut it in half, and ran it from arm to arm, and ran it right along those pinch welds there. I think that's going to hold just fine. We'll find out. Okay, that's real slow. Alright, a little more. Alright, a little more. Hang on. Okay, let's just double check everything.
Disconnected. Still connected.
No, they're disconnected, I think. Just hanging down.
Just heavy.
What do you think?
I don't know.
Driving up north on the Trans-Canada Highway. The night is sweet, housing style. I'm driving up north on the Trans-Canada Highway. Night is sweet, housing style. Should I stay with you? I know. Should I stay for more? Should I stay with you? I know now.
Well, here's a little update of the 65 C10 project. As you can see, we've got it stripped completely down. Got the cab sitting right here. Got it on these little dollies to roll around the shop. I took the floor shifter out of it and stole the column shifter from my 66 over there. This is going to go back to a column shift. As far as the frame goes, we have this long bed frame has been shortened down to a short bed officially. We had to take 12 inches right here out from under the cab. You can see I've got it fish plated on the back, and then I had to chop 8 inches off the back. So full 20 inches. I also switched core supports from my 66 because this one had some kind of weird damage. I have removed all of these cross members back here. I've already relocated my rear cab mounts, and my next move is to remove this one last cross member for my panhard bar. And as you can see over there on the floor, my big notches. So I'm going to get those welded in. That's the next step. And then I'm going to wire brush this frame. I've already got frame paint ready to go. Get this whole thing cleaned up and painted. I've already power washed everything. So this small block 350 and turbo 400 transmission run absolutely great. The plan was originally get this thing bagged and on the ground, run that setup. But I just thought, while the truck is in this condition, torn down this far, I've got a 5.3 LS sitting in my barn. I'd be dumb not to go ahead and swap it if that's the plan for the future. It would be too easy to pull this out, slap that in. So the plan is the LS is going to go ahead and get put in here. This motor and transmission are going over here into the 66. That bed up against the wall is going to be going on the 65 that I'm keeping. I bought this bed from a guy named John, another YouTuber. This bed I just bought to throw on this truck, so I have a full original short bed truck to go. It has no floor in it. It has no wheel tubs. It's got some damage, but at least it's a short wide bed to match the truck. So as soon as I get this motor and trans put over into that truck, I'm going to go ahead and list that for sale. Once I get the LS in place, I get my C-notches done, the next thing will be pulling off the front suspension, my lower control arms. I'm going to go ahead and cut those out, cup them, go ahead and get everything slammed on the ground, go ahead and get it bagged. I've got a Watts link from Simple C10 that's going to go on the back. I've got Simple C10's Simple Bridge to go across my notches. My notches came from Simple C10 as well. He hooked me up. He's been a huge help just to be able to message about different things. I'm going to be putting a rear mounted tank. I don't have that ordered, but I've got everything ordered, or I've got all the parts here to go ahead and get everything done, finish the frame, get it on bags, on the ground. I've got my compressors, my tank, my whole airlift 3-piece system is all up there. I've already got my 4L60 cross member tubular set up right up there that's going to go in. Got my LS mounts from Tinworks. So yeah, basically I have everything to get the truck sitting exactly like I want it to sit and get my LS platform bolted in. I've got a little bit of metal repair I need to do on this cab, and then yeah, the truck will be starting to look like something that I want it to. I basically have to sell the 66 before I can have enough funds to completely finish this, but once that sells, I will be ordering whatever the engine management, whatever I decide to go with that. I'll probably do the factory PCM that came with my 5.3. I'm just going to order a whole new aftermarket wiring harness for the engine and the transmission just to make it cleaner and a better setup. Really, the only kind of bummer about not running this setup is it currently has an old air AC system. So I'm going to have to figure out what kind of compressor I need to put on the LS, and I may not be able to use some of these AC hoses and stuff, just depending on how I need to do that. It's coming along. It's starting to look like something little by little. Once I get my C-notches welded in, get my front end cupped, get everything cleaned up and painted, it's really going to be coming along pretty good. That's the update. Nothing new in the shop. I would have already had my C-notches and all that, probably had the frame finished if it hadn't been for my CRV. My daily driver 99 Honda CRV decided to burn out a valve. So I had to tear that motor down, pull the head off, waited 2 weeks on the machine shop to get it back, and had a terrible time getting that thing all put back together, but it's back together and on the road. So of course now I'm busy with work, but C10 is my focus. Hopefully I don't have any other major mechanical issues on daily drivers, and we can keep kicking this thing down the road. There's the update.